Okay, so we saw an example of this before, but here's another example. If we rotated and then translated, we'd rotate like this and then get to here. If we did the other way, if we did the translation first and then rotated, this whole thing would go like this. So it does make a difference which order we go in. So we're going to try to think about that for a little bit. If we are saying that we're first rotating and then, first translating and then second rotating, what does that mean in terms of composing our matrices? So the first thing that's going to happen to this point is whatever we multiply first. So we need to take this translate and put it closest to our point on the right-hand side. So this is the first thing that's going to happen. And then here's our rotation matrix. That's going to happen second. So you can think of this as our point times the translation matrix. It's an intermediate point. So here's this intermediate point, right? So this point times this, if we take the origin, times the translation matrix gets to this point right here, this corner. So then if we take that point and we multiply it times the rotation matrix, that ends up going over here. Now, of course, we can compose these two things first because matrix operations are associative. They have this property, right? Commutative, associative, can't remember. No, not commutative. That would mean swapping the order. Associative. We can pre-multiply this and just do a single multiply times all the points, times one matrix, right? We don't have to go in steps like this. But I think in terms of thinking about it, it's useful to think about. So the first thing is the matrix that goes on the right. Okay, when we write our code, though, we're going to be in the opposite order. Okay, so we're going to go on this side now. So we first rotate, and then we second translate. So now here we got our rotate first, meaning closer to the point, and then second translate. When we write our code, OpenGL right multiplies. Whenever we do a new operation, it multiplies on the right. Now, this has always been true in OpenGL. In our case, this matrix M library, this is just a JavaScript library, which in fact you helped modify, right? So the book supplied a library, and you made some more modifications of it to make vector operations work. So there's nothing intrinsic about OpenGL in this library. It's just however we wrote it. However, because OpenGL was always this way of right multiplying, it's the convention used. So it's also the convention used in the library that you have. So we declare a matrix. It starts out as the identity matrix. We translate. This multiplies identity times translate on the right. We're left with a translate matrix, but that's second. We wanted to do the rotate first, but we afterwards in our code call rotate, and it's going to right multiply. So after we make these two calls, we're left with this matrix here, translate and then right multiplied rotate. And then finally, when we draw, it's going to do this multiplication for us. And we'll see how that draw function works later. But the point that I want to make now is, which order do your matrices go in? If conceptually you're first rotating, then when you're writing out matrices in math, which you'll be doing in homeworks and quizzes, you write the first thing you want to do closest to the point. When you're writing your code, like you will be in assignment 2, when you do your blocky animal, the first thing you want to do is the last line in your code. Now, this may seem really counterintuitive. Why would the first thing I want to do be the last thing I write? Why don't we make these things left multiply instead? This has to do with the duality of coordinate transforms, changing the coordinate space you're in versus moving the object. So when you think of moving the object, this seems to be in the reverse order. When you think about changing the coordinate frame that you're in, or if you could say changing the basis of the space that you're in, then these turn out to be in the right order that you wanted them to be in. That's convenient. So for your purposes in your assignment, just be aware you have to get the right order. This is going to get you a lot of people, but it's a pretty easy bug to get. When you put things in the wrong place, things fly off not where you wanted them. You try swapping around the orders until you get it right.